Hello friends, and welcome to the chapter about the water element. You see, water is a special substance. Because water is available everywhere, we take it for granted. And we replace it with other liquids which don't add to our health. Some of them are even harmful to us. Besides that, most people don't like the taste of tap water and they prefer to buy bottled water or to purchase filtration systems. Filters can improve water taste, but they tend to be a breeding ground for bacteria. You see, there is water everywhere, but sometimes it's hard to find pure water to drink. Look, water makes up about 70% of body weight. If we drain all the water from an average adult, we will get 10 to 20 gallons or 40 to 50 liters of water. The blood consists of 83% water. The muscles and the brain and the heart have 75%. The bones have 22%, the lungs 86%, the kidneys 83%, the eyes 95% water, and even in teeth we can find 13% water. From this, we learn that chronic water deficiency in the body can affect the function of all systems. When there is a water shortage, the body gives us symptoms such as thirst, fatigue, general weakness, depression, restlessness, craving for foods, muscle cramps, and headaches. When water deficiency becomes chronic, the body gives severe symptoms such as heartburn, back and joints pain, migraines, constipation, or diarrhea. When there is a severe water deficiency, diseases such as asthma or allergies, adult onset diabetes, and even autoimmunity begin to develop. The average person loses about a pint of water every day through sweating. Many people think they don't sweat. After all, they are sitting in air-conditioned rooms and they do not see sweat flowing out of their bodies. But this is not the case, and deodorants are a clear proof of it. In addition, the average person loses another half a gallon a day through the urine, feces, and moisture that comes out of the lungs. It's good to know that tea, coffee, and other beverages contain caffeine. Also, certain medications are considered to be diuretics, thus contributing to the deficiency in the body's water economy. Water surrounds every cell in the body. Water directly helps nutrients enter the cells and remove waste and toxins from the cells. Water also improves the transfer of oxygen into cells. Water helps regulate body temperature and flow of electricity between cells. Water lubricates joints and strengthens the healing power of the body. If the body needs about 3 quarts of fluids a day for excretion of urine, sweat, feces, and gas exchange through the lungs, we should return the body the fluids it lost during the day. The clear recommendation is drinking about 3 quarts a day and even more, depending on body weight and exercise routine. You can drink pure water, juice from fruits and vegetables, herbal teas, soups, and more. It is important to know that during the summertime, naturally, we feel like drinking more than during other seasons. Once we know about the action of water in the body and the damages that cause during chronic water shortage, there is one question left to answer. What type of water is best to drink? There are 9 types of water. Some of them you can buy bottled at the grocery store, or you can buy a system to prepare it for you. So let's start. Number 1, hard water. This water has a lot of inorganic minerals such as calcium, iron, magnesium, sodium, and more. Water from reservoirs, lakes, and wells is classified as hard water. Number 2, soft water. This water is softer than hard water. They also contain inorganic minerals, but in smaller quantities. This does not refer to water that has undergone a softening process. This water is sold under the name mineral water or spring water. The difference between hard and soft water is the amount of inorganic minerals in the water, accumulated as it flows up the spring or during its flow in the river down the mountain. The amount of inorganic minerals in water can be determined by TDS meter. In distilled water, there are 0 total dissolved solids. In city tap water, you can find between 250 to 500 parts per million of TDS. Water with above 900 ppm of TDS is not acceptable for drinking. Number 3, boiled water. Though this way destroys bacteria, the concentration of inorganic minerals will be higher. Boiled tap water does not guarantee water without chemicals like chlorine and fluoride. Number 4, rainwater. Look, in the past, rainwater was considered the purest water. People used to collect rainwater for drinking. This is the way nature recycles and purifies water. Nowadays, it's not recommended to drink rainwater because of acid rain. Number 5, snow water. This water has also been used in the past, especially in remote northern areas. However, samples of snowflakes from extremely remote areas found inorganic minerals, chemical contamination, and various bacteria. Number 6, filtered water, which has undergone a filtration and purification. In this process, large particles of inorganic minerals are filtered out. But filters, even the best, cannot filter bacteria and viruses. Filtered water manufacturers transfer water in the last stage of purification through ozone and or ultraviolet light. That ensures bacteria were destroyed. But there are 2 main problems with filters. Number 1, most customers fail to replace the filters as recommended. Number 2, filters in time become a breeding ground for bacteria. Number 7, reverse osmosis is a process of filtering and purifying water, where water first passes through filters, then under pressure they pass through a membrane that separates the particles from water. However, the membrane allows certain molecules to pass through it, such as molecules of iron and nitrate. Studies show that water can be filtered at a rate of 90 to 97% of the amount of minerals and more than 99% of ions of the suspended particles. The result classifies the water from reverse osmosis device as the second purest water after distilled water. Despite the efficiency of the system, there is a great waste of water. For every gallon of treated water, we dump between 4 to 6 gallons into the sewer. In many places, water is reaching scale, which causes the filters to clog faster. But there is still the problem that accompanies all filters without exceptions. After prolonged use, filters become a growth surface for bacteria. Number 8, water without heavy ions or deionized water. This water has undergone a process of replacing heavy ions with soft ions, though the number of ions has not changed, but there is an impression that the water is similar to distilled water. Number 9, distilled water. This water has undergone a purification process similar to the process of nature. First, the water is boiled, so the vapors contain only molecules of oxygen and hydrogen. All the minerals, chemicals, bacteria, and other residues are left behind. After that, the vapors condense back into pure water. For its purity, natural healers around the world recommended drinking distilled water. One of the controversial issues is around the best type of drinking water for us. On the supermarket shelves, there are 4 types of water: filtered, distilled, mineral, and spring water. So, before you decide which type of water is best for you, I would like to introduce you to a number of things that I have researched. The first and perhaps the most important question asked is about the differences between mineral, spring, filtered, and distilled water. Mineral, spring, and well water carry minerals from earth. These minerals come from rocks and soil of the earth. These minerals don't have enzymes in them. They are inorganic, without life and vibration. In its biological process, the body cannot and will not use those minerals. In fact, those inorganic minerals can cause damage in the body, such as kidney stones, atherosclerosis, and arthritis. The most popular reason for those who oppose distilled water is the claim that distilled water is empty of minerals, and for that, it causes essential minerals to come out of the body through the kidneys and gallbladder. Though their claim is true, but it's only half true. Distilled water will indeed absorb and remove minerals from the body, but these minerals are inorganic that the body cannot use them in its biological process. These minerals can cause hardening of the arteries, kidney stones, and crystals around the joints. But distilled water will never touches the minerals that have merged in the tissues and cells of the body. Distilled water cannot remove usable minerals with enzymes and vibration that were absorbed by the cells of the body. It is widely believed that mineral and spring water provides our body with minerals, but there is scientific evidence that those minerals, despite their ability to fuse into the bloodstream, they cannot participate in the physiological and biological process of building living cells. Those minerals interfere with the biological, delicate and complex structure of the body, and a large amount of them can create an unnecessary burden on the kidneys to filter them out. However, did you know that shortage of water can cause premature aging, and water can help healing chronic diseases? In the next chapter on the water element, I'm going to discuss that. I'm also going to share with you some more healthy tips on water. Look, for more than 20 years, I'm drinking distilled water, and I receive the minerals from fresh food I eat. Now you can taste the purity of distilled water and utilize the health benefits of it. Please check the right size water distiller for you and your family. That's the best way you can continue to support my educational programs and help me reaching out for more Americans so they can regain their health back. Thank you very much. God bless. And I see you soon. Goodbye.